Hey UK Retro Gamer, how's it going? Have you had a good day today? Ugh. Oh. Yeah, those days back after a long weekend are always tough. Today I had a day off. Today is primary election day here in the States. So the schools are closed. However, the guy that I'm going to vote for is running uncontested, so in my political party of choice. So I did not vote. Hey, John, how are you? I'm doing great. Did you work today, John, or were you off? It seems weird that I should be able to exit that quickly. This is called Wiz and Liz. It's one of the games that we're going to be playing in this week's Amigos podcast. We're going to be playing both this and The Settlers, which, you know, I played last night. Both of these are Amigos Game Selection Committee member picks. And we just ran out of weeks to do them all in, so we had to do a twofer. From what I can tell in this game, you collect these fruits or whatever, and you drop them in a thing, and you collect letters, and then you get out of the level. It runs very quickly. It's weird because it's a Psygnosis game, and most of the time they're super hard. But this game is, there doesn't appear to be a way to die, or if there is, I don't know what it is. So, but I suppose it'll probably get harder. It's just weird to see a Psygnosis game with any kind of a difficulty curve. But it runs incredibly smoothly. I actually need to make it more of the correct aspect ratio here. Oh boy. Well, we're going to find out that you can die. Alright. I'll be quicker. I just love how fast and how smooth it runs. It's great. All right, 22 bunnies to get here. One more. There he is. Get out of here. Well, I guess it's, I mean, it's kind of like Sonic, except there's no adversaries. I mean, there's no monsters. The real Sonic clone on the Amiga is Kid Chaos, which is a blatant ripoff. Except it's just not as colorful. The levels aren't designed as well, and it's not as much fun, which is pretty much the case for every Amiga clone of a console game. Yeah, it's really fun. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying not dying over and over. And there's 2 players. I don't know if it's simultaneous or what, but there doesn't seem to be a score either. Just kind of moving through things. Music's really good. I'm digging it. Oh, thanks, Grave of Monsters. I didn't see that. All right. So there's a shop. Let's go up there and see what that's about. Well, that seems like kind of a ripoff. Anything else going on in here? Nope. Hey, Henrik. How are you feeling today? Or I guess this evening for you. It's getting pretty close to the evening for me, too. I guess it's already past 5. Oh yeah, but that he's definitely got a Sonic spin for sure. Really, Brutal? Well, we are going to be playing it this week on Amigos. So Brutal, maybe you can tell me. I'm enjoying myself, but I don't know if I'm really doing everything I need to. I mean, I'm progressing through the levels. You know, I'm collecting all the bunnies, and I'm moving on. It seems very easy. I mean, I'm not complaining, because Lord knows I've played, you know, we play so many hard games, but yeah, I don't quite understand. The whole thing with the ingredients, I guess, is a mystery to me. Okay, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just... Well, I'm going to try and beat this thing then. Looks like I'm clearing my way through. Go to Grassland. I'm doing pretty good. I had a good day off. We had a day off school today, and I took care of the yard. It takes about an hour and 15 to an hour and 20 minutes to mow my lawn. So I got that out of the way, and other than that, ran some errands in the morning. Went to the local university where I teach, and dropped off some grades to the registrar office. I need to get my extra time. Well, this level's not going to happen. Sooty and Sweep. I have not played that Grave of Monsters. Is that in a similar vein? Yeah, I've not fought any bosses yet, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I wish it was a golf course. Think about think about mowing on the side of a sheer cliff, and that gives you an idea of what my lawn looks like. And then think about a gigantic 75-foot tree that has fallen down and laying across diagonally from my yard, making it even harder. And that's what's going on. Especially in older homes. My house was built back in the mid-70s, so it's in a more rural neighborhood. These days, new house plots are still pretty small. Gnome. Huh. Might have to try that out. That sounds pretty good. Snowland. Here we go. Oh yeah, 70s. I was not born yet, so it is definitely old to me. Just look at UK home prices between the 70s and now. I mean, the 70s were a long time ago. Every week, my wife and I watch this house. On this show called Escape to the Country. And they're always like, this Leicestershire, or Leicester, or however you pronounce it, Leicester cottage sold for £7,000 in 1972. It's currently on the market for £850,000. I'm like, man, 40 years is a big difference. Well, you know, age is a relative thing. I saw a star up there. Oh, I see. I see what's going on. I'm going to eventually have all these different fruits. And that's how I'll know how to end the game, right? Is that right, Brutal? Well, that's pretty cool. We don't have any stuff like that in my house since it was built, like I said, in like the late 70s. Yeah, I think that I can understand how some people would have a hard time adjusting to life in the country. And these people, I mean, you know, they never seem like people that would fit in, because there are always people that work in these big businesses, because that's how they can afford to live in nice houses in the city, and then how they can afford to move into these crazy places in the country. Which, it's insane to me the amount of money that these houses go for, and the shape that they're in, and the work that needs done to them. But I mean, I guess there's buyers. There's the last one. So what kind of things? Because I think that's what I'm really missing out on in this game, Brutal. What exactly do the fruit do? Oh, this is gonna be it for me. Hi, Daniel. It does feel like that, Grave of Monsters. You're not wrong. Okay, let's try a more difficult level. Let's try a wizard. Skill, taxing, tame, training. Well, I guess. I'll be Liz this time. Everything looks pretty much the same. All right. So we're done with the level. Okay. So I guess we're going back here now. Okay, we got the banana. Maybe the banana is the only thing we got so far, so. Okay. Now, once I put in an ingredient, how do I get the spell to actually do something? Oops. Well, I messed that up. I guess we'll go back after the next level. Oh, it's one of those games where you've got to keep a notepad next to you. I've played a lot of those. Oh, nobody even said anything to me about it. I guess nobody missed seeing my big dumb ugly face. I just forgot to turn it on. Turn that on real quick. There we go. I think these are just made up words, Daniel, for the most part. Wabbler, I don't think. Or unless it was Waggler, I don't know. Or yeah. Okay. So I got this thing down there, and mix it with this. I just didn't stick around to see what made what. All right, well that's neat. That's true, Grave of Monsters. Oh boy. If my time was doubled, then I must have not had a lot of time left. Yes, I realized that, Grave of Monsters. I think that the word was Wabbler, though. W-A-B-B-L-E-R. Now, maybe I'm wrong, and maybe Hogget is a word too, but I think that these are just nonsense words. I think he will, Asifa. I think he's going to give it a go, and he'll be able to figure out. Once you figure out the stupid hold right and press left double click thing, the game becomes much more easily figure-outable. That was my big problem. You know, so really the only thing that is different about the level is just the amount of time that you get, obviously. But really, what you'd want to do is play it on easy all the time just so you could figure out all the spell combinations, because there's no reason not to play it on easy, as far as I can tell. Okay. So we'll take a banana. And we can have 3 ingredients, right? Nope, only 2 ingredients. What is it? Door open. Well, what's that mean? See ya, Chris. I don't know, UK Retro Gamer. That's a good question. Brutal, is this as fast as it moves on PAL, or does it just move a lot faster on NTSC? No. Okay. I'll have to keep an eye out for it next time. Yeah, it seems like it's designed to be pretty quick moving. It's the magic of video games. Momentarily forgot what I was doing. I was just collecting the rabbits and not collecting the letters. I like that, you know, they always give you the letters that you need. That makes it easier. Okay, so we've got some new fruits too. Oh, that's the hint shop door. Is that what we were doing? Okay. Well, we'll try potato and carrot. $20 seconds extra. Have you ever completed this game, Brutal? I have not. I use a GBS 8200 to connect my Amiga 500 to an LCD. I didn't get any flicker at all. It actually worked really, really great. And it was a lot cheaper than all of those scan converters. That's awesome, Brutal. Oh no. That's no good. I didn't realize that. And see, like that T, that's time, but it's not giving me any more time. I guess you've got to collect enough of those time things to give you a time bonus. It's not a one-for-one proposition. I don't know, because I always used it to play games. My chicken. I went directly from, you know, loading the game. I can see how that might give you some problems, though. Some of the workbench modes are finicky. And I was always running 1.3, so your mileage may vary. See, I'd like to get it to skip to the end. If I hit the button, you don't. That's poor programming on their part to not show you the fade out before the total is. All right, so we got a banana, and that's it. We'll plop it in there just for fun. Nope, nothing doing. Let's go to the hint box here. Oh, okay. Stand under the leaves of the freaky flower to be safe. Safe from what? There are no enemies in this game. That doesn't make sense to me. Oh, I got one of the hollow letters. This music's great. I'm digging it. Oh, there it is. Whew. Talk about cutting it close. That's right. The deadliest weapon, the cookbook. All right. So let's try the tomato and the potato. Hey, the clock stopped. You're right. So the tomato and the potato is where we want to be most of the time. That's pretty sweet. Oh, I guess it just stopped in that one specific instance, so not as useful as I thought it would be. That's true, John. I'm probably one of them. Oh, no! Oh, boy. Yeah, get a GBS 8200 from eBay and wire your RGB cable to, well, if you're in the UK, you don't need that. You can just go buy an RGB to SCART and then SCART HDMI adapter. That's going to be your best bet. If you're in the US, and since we don't have SCART here, you got to go RGB to the pinouts on the GBS 8200, and then the GBS 8200 gives you a VGA out. But like I said, it worked great. It worked great for us. We've got a video. Man, you should definitely put it up, Brutal. I'm sure it's awesome. Give me just a second to find this vid. Oh, I can't post a link in the chat. Maybe I can, since I'm the owner of the chat. Let's see. Actually, here is a Retro Man Cave video of it. If I can. So that should explain everything. I thought that we had. Let me do a quick search here on our channel. Yeah, I think this is the one that we want.
Screen's a piece of garbage.
Might have to do something like that. UK Retro Gamer, let me point you at something here. One of our Patreon supporters is selling his accelerator because he just bought a Vampire. I don't know how cheap it is. But it's up on Amiga. So I'm just links akimbo here today. All right, folks, and with that, I have to get ready to go to orchestra rehearsal tonight, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream, but thank you all. Thank you, Grave of Monsters, and UK Retro Gamer, and Daniel Cordell, and Brutal, My Chicken Not Raw, and John, of course. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, And we will see you guys. We are not taping this Friday. We are going to tape Sunday morning. So it'll be Sunday afternoon for those of you in the UK, and I guess Sunday evening for those of you in Australia and stuff. So yeah, thanks very much, and we'll see you next time. Adios.